It's headstrong time. It's headstrong time. Yes, it is. It's headstrong time. It's time for headstrong. Yes, it's time for headstrong. Headstrong time. Do, do, do. That's how I decided to sing. Oh, what's going on with the colours? Hello everybody, it's HeadStrong Singers time. Check it out. While we're checking it out, I'm just going to realise that I forgot to do my zoom so you can see the corners of my green screen because I'm an unprofessional man. I'm not good enough. Hello, Club Mad. How you doing, Ian? How's everything? How's everything going? Hold on, let me just do a quick zoom. Here we go. Watch this zoom. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-dum, 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 dum, dum, dum. There we go. There we go. How are you doing? I'm doing great, to be honest. I'm doing absolutely great. I'll be honest, there's things that haven't quite gone the way I would like them to in the last few days. And there's things that have gone even worse. Like, you know. But there's things that have gone really well. So, oh, no, I cancelled, look, and zoomed back out. I meant to press OK. I pressed cancel. Oh, I've got to zoom again now. Look, how annoying is this? Hello, Lozzie. How you doing? We got Lozzie. We got Ian. Hold on, I'll tell you what's... Right, let's try this again. Apply. Okay, I've accidentally pressed cancel. The good outnumber the bad. Well, the bad, I'll tell you what. The bad is bad that doesn't really matter, bad. And bad that I think indicates something really bad, bad. But on top of that, there's general good. So it's, for me personally, like things that are affecting me, everything's wonderful. It's just that when I think about how I feel, I can't help but look at the world in general. And, you know, we'll get on to it. We'll get on to it. But, Lozzie, how are you doing? How's it going? Lozzie, by the way, seems to think that she loves fudge more than I do, which she doesn't, and that she likes Spike from Buffy more than I do, which she doesn't. She's just incorrect on both counts. She's just wrong. Wrong in the face. Wrong in the face. Also, Lozzie, I know you've been collecting stats. I hope you've been getting them from Facebook. They're much higher there. True story. Anyway. Oh, they should be higher there, actually. They might not be. Whichever one's higher. Or add them together. That's what I would do. Anyway, I'm glad you're okay, Lozzie. I'm glad you're okay. Look, let's go to the comments. Let's go comments down here. I'm glad you're okay. Oh, look, coming up from Mask here. Look, I forgot I put that there. I do. You can't prove it. I prove good. I'm glad, Lozzie. I'm glad. I want to look good. And if feel free to just add like 40% or whatever. I don't mind. Who's going to check? Nobody. I'm joking. I'm half joking. I'm not joking. I am joking. It's a joke. I'm not joking. I'm half joking. I'm not joking. I am joking. Should we sing some songs? Look, I haven't got my random thing up at all. I have been working on. What's playing? Something going to appear to be playing on my laptop. What's playing? Look, let's get rid of this coming up from Mask bit. I don't like that there right now. Let's get rid of that. You can go away. You can go away. I haven't got my random song thing up yet, though. So let's get my random songer. Get it right there. I always trust you, Lozzie. I know what you're like. I know you're amazing. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me. 118, I believe, is the number of songs we got. So where are we? About 104. Let's see how this looks on here. Oh, doesn't look there at all. Where's my random number? Oh, it's close. It's close. There's one scroll away. Look, boom, boom. One scroll away. You're only one scroll away. I'll be there to save the day. Yes, I knew you'd do it. I knew you'd do it. Hey, Madeline, just out of not for a broken wrist. Good to say. Hey, I wouldn't go so far as to say my face is good to see. But thank you very much. Broken wrist, how did you manage that? And I hope you're okay. Madeline, in that case, what I want you to do is definitely choose a song. I can't see a single song that's to do with a broken wrist. Let's see what we've got. What have we got? Broken, breaking, broke. keep the home fires breaking instead. Breaking in the wind up there, number 95. Anyway, choose a song, Maddie. And also, Maddie, I always want you to just tell people what you want. I want you to tell people what you are doing. Sorry, what they can join you with. Because I know that you've always got something in the pipeline. Even if it's months away, you let them know. I'll tell everyone everything great that's happened in my life after we've sung this first song. Now, Ian, I'm going to start off with your song because you're straight in there. Straight in there. So let me... Oh, look, I haven't even got the PowerPoints up. I'm terrible today. I really am. I really am. I mean, it's only a couple of clicks away, but still. Well, choose a song, Maddie. Oh, yeah, you are Maddie. I was just thinking, did I call you Maddie? And you're not a Maddie. You are a Maddie. Leaning on lamppost, broken wrist. I've got a friend who tripped over running for a bus and smashed his arm in like 3 different places. Or was it his leg? Anyway, he splintered himself. Still, that's what you get. I know, right? Madness. Right, 88. Straight in, 88. Now, Ian, I don't know if you've been in since I've switched to a slightly different setup. So when I go to get this PowerPoint going, you will notice that it will sound a bit different. I've just realised I haven't done a sound check because I have to change all my levels when I'm recording from when I'm doing live streams. So every time before I do a live stream, I have to make sure my levels are right. And I've half done that, but I normally record myself so that I can check that the levels are right. I haven't done that today. So please tell me if the levels don't seem right. Now, we should have a little bit of reverb on me, and you should be able to hear my guitar. And if I want to, we can change the sound of the guitar, but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it here for now. So we're going to sing Do You Hear the People Sing. Now, where do I normally do this? I think I normally do this in E flat. Tripped over at a campsite. Was it over a guy rope? Because I can imagine that. I mean, that must be horrible because when you're camping, you kind of need everything working. Or at least you need everything at the regular kind of thing. Tracy, lovely to see you. I've missed you too. So last week, my internet just broke. Just as we were about to get started, it just wasn't working. So didn't have internet. I'd done everything to prepare, but then it just wasn't working. And then this week, like the night before, during the football, which we'll get onto, the night before I just got a text saying, oh yeah, by the way, just to remind you, you won't have any internet until 6 p.m. tomorrow. So I was like, oh, this is so annoying. So I thought, I can't miss 2 weeks in a row. That would be rubbish. So I moved it to the following, so I've moved it today, which is why we're on a Tuesday, not a Monday. And then about what time was it, Tracy? I only messaged Tracy. About 1:45, my internet came back on. So if I gambled on it, we could still have done it yesterday. It was really annoying. Really annoying. Anything from The Greatest Showman? Well, we've got a couple of them, so yes, we will do something from The Greatest Showman. Consider it done. Anyway, so yeah, it's really great to be back, but are you ready to... Oh, look, I've got to do it slower, haven't I? Otherwise I get told off. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is a music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums. Not from this. There is a light about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong? Who stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. Honor's not here, is she? Let's sing at my speed. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you give all you can give so that our banner may advance? Some will fall and some will live. Will you stand up and take your chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France. Doodly-doo. Do you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. Can't keep up. You're mocking me over there. Yeah, I did slow down, but then, you know what, if Honna's not going to be here, it's not Honna's fault that she's not here, obviously. We're doing it on a Tuesday instead of a Monday. But if she's not going to be here, I'm going to do it at the speed that's more comfortable to me. And that is, I prefer it, well, I like it both speeds. Do you know what it is? I prefer singing it slower, I think, but I can't, it's boring for my hands. They don't get it, whereas when it's faster. Got it? Good. Right, let's go back to the song list. Well, let's hide the random number generator because we don't need that just at the moment. We've got song suggestions. Tracy, feel free to make a suggestion. Let me tell you about the bad things in my life. One of them's not bad, is it? It's not really bad at all. It doesn't really matter in the slightest. And that is, look, by the way, I went for orange juice so I wouldn't upset Tamsin. Tamsin's not even here. The bad thing is, it didn't come home, did it? It didn't come home. All that hope, all that time, all that effort wasted. It wasn't, though, was it? It was a 12, of course, Tracy, of course. It wasn't wasted, was it? Because it was a wonderful tournament, and we've got a team that we can be really proud of. Like, think about it this way. There are 55 teams in UEFA, national teams in UEFA. And out of all of those, not only did we qualify for the finals, which is more than half the teams don't even do that, we then got out of 24 teams down to the last two. So we're a good team. And we did ourselves well. I didn't see. I tell you what I didn't see from our players. And they go, oh, this makes me happy. I didn't see any rolling around on the floor. I didn't see any intentional fouling. Well, apart from Calvin Phillips, but that's his job. I didn't see... I didn't see any diving. I saw some people going down easily. Cross-reference Denmark and our penalty, which I can understand why it was given, even though I don't think it should have been. But I do think that I think we played with the proper spirit. We didn't get angry at the other team. We didn't get angry at each other. We didn't get angry at the ref. We didn't get angry on the pitch. We just played football, and that's what you want to see your team doing. Felt like we had a good spirit. I like the fact, obviously, you guys know what I'm like. I like the fact that regardless of fools from the sidelines and people doing things, they continued to stick by their beliefs and kept taking that knee. And I love taking a knee. I'll do it right now. No, I really did. I like that. I think, we've got a team that I think just did great. Practice for the World Cup and we're ready. Now, obviously, at the World Cup, there's more teams that are very, very good. So if we get to the quarterfinals and get knocked out in the quarterfinals, that doesn't mean we're a rubbish team. This is the thing about England, is that we seem to have this idea in our head that we have some right to win competitions and to do well. And when we don't, apparently, we should smash up city centres, try and storm a stadium, and racially abuse footballers. I mean, there's nothing to be proud of there, is there? That is disgusting. That is appalling. Everything that the fans have done, and now I'm a fan, so I have to be, here's the thing, if I'm going to call myself a football fan, I have to be, I think, judged by the worst elements of those fandom. And boy, have they shown themselves over the last couple of days. So I have to now look at myself and make sure that I'm keeping myself on the right side. I'm pretty confident that I am, but I have to look at myself because I am part of that fandom. And if it's that toxic and that disgraceful and that disgusting, I need to have a look at what I'm doing to stop it and how I'm spreading positivity. Because this team couldn't have done more. Couldn't have done more. I did. Exactly, Ian. Exactly. So, yeah. And the thing is, you can't even say it's a small element. You're talking thousands upon thousands of people. Dozens and dozens doing the disgusting stuff online, and the people doing stuff in the streets, we're talking tens of thousands of people That is too big a contingent to say it's a fringe thing. There is too much damage being done. So I'm proud of the team and ashamed of the fans. That's how I feel, and that is the real bad thing. So I'm sad that we didn't win, obviously, but I get over that pretty quickly. I do get over that pretty quickly. It's a shame. It would have been great to win, but I'm so ashamed of football fans. And I think people have a right to be ashamed in me, even though I did nothing, because I am part of the football fandom. I am the same. I'm just different, you know. I'm just not that kind of, but, you know. Anyway, that's my rant over. I'll tell you about the positives after we've done this song. Right, Maddie wanted anything from The Greatest Showman. So I'm going to choose A Million Dreams because that leaves This Is Me for someone to... You definitely can't class all the fans equal, but I think you have to judge the whole by it sometimes. Not always. By the way, I definitely don't think this is a standard thing for life, but there are too many. If it was 5 or 10, if it was even 100 fans, then maybe I'd say they're just a fringe thing. But there are so many that I think then it impacts on the rest of us, you know. Do I not have A Million Dreams? I'll have to get it from a different place. I have to. So let's go to here and go to primary singers. We'll do a primary singers one. Wrong thing. So A Million Dreams. I wasn't going to do this because it's not on this list. You will notice. I should just add it to this list. Million Dreams. That's under A for A Million. I was looking under M for million. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. PowerPoint window. Here we go. Bit of reverb. I'm going to drop it. No, I'm going to keep it here. I'm feeling like I can sing quite nicely today. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with a bit of Million Dreams. Here we go. By the way, you guys, can you be my sound folks? It is bit, I know, tarred with the same, but the thing is, it's a broad brush and it catches us on the way past. I think that's the thing. If there was, like I say, if there was only 1 or 2, I would think, oh look, I haven't trimmed that properly. If it was only 1 or 2, I'd think, yeah, fair enough. Just leave us out of it. It's not us. But so many, that brush gets so broad that it can't help but overlap onto some people. Most of whom, like it is still, we're still only talking about a small contingent, but it's not small enough for us to not really sort of take it on a little bit as fans. You know, it's disgusting. And what we need to do, you see, this is the thing. We need, as fans, to take a stand against this. If people, for example, when they go back to clubs, we need to cheer the players that particularly right now need cheering, because you've got to presume some of them are going to get booed. And I would support this, if FIFA or the UEFA decide you're not going to be allowed fans in your stadiums and you're not going to be allowed to broadcast the football matches in your country, that is your punishment. You don't get to enjoy your game if you're not going to treat it with respect. We, as fans, should get behind that kind of thing. Yes, we're being punished too, but it's the only way. We can't, there's nothing we can do. We can't, what, we're supposed to fight them? That just plays into their hands. So I think what we need to do is encourage any punishment and accept any punishment that comes from further up than us, and just take it on the chin and say, look, if it's what's needed to wheedle this out. Because I, for one, Tracy, you know, we're roughly the same age. We remember the 80s and, you know, I don't remember the 70s, but, you know, there's obviously lots of horrible stuff in the 70s, all the football hooliganism and all these things that went on. Obviously, Liverpool Football Club, my club, Heysel disaster. You know, all the horrible dark side of football that I thought we got past, but apparently not. So we need to do something radical. And we, as fans, need to step up and accept that, even though we had nothing to do with it. Otherwise, we are kind of culpable. So let's sing this song. Now that I'm off my stoop. I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before. My last note's going to be big, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colours fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Tracy, we are close. We're definitely close. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colours fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colours fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make. There we go. Oh, I'm glad you'll play that for Maddie. I mean, it was actually for a different Maddie. It was for Maddie for Music Maddie. But now it's also for Maddie, my friend Maddie Meston. She's the best on Maddie. That's just a fact. It's for her as well. There we go. It's a good song. By the way, apparently I can sing that. It's only an F, but it feels really high. Apparently I can sing it. I can't normally get that note. Huge activity day. Climbing walls, inflatable laser tag, bungee runs, trampolines. I want to go on a trampoline and I want inflatable I want to do all of that. Where is she? I want to do those things. That makes me sad that I'm not there. Because I think I'd be having, frankly, all the fun in the world. All the fun in the world. like a Mazda. Right, singing playgrounds for Tracy. There are 3 Hills. What, they've got all their stuff at 3 Hills? They didn't have it when I used to go and play football there. Right, singing playgrounds for Tracy, for the Tracinator. Singing playgrounds, singing playgrounds, singing playgrounds. Yes, 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 yes. Thought I'd sing my own version of it there, Tracy. Hope you like that. But you didn't get it with full... Is the guitar all quite bad? Let me have a look on here. Normally, I know where the guitar is. If I strum it here... Yeah, it's just... Normally, if it dips into the yellow, while my voice is dipping into the red, it's normally about right. Thing is, I have to really crank it up for the when I'm recording, because I need the best quality possible. And so it's making sure it's quiet enough. Because earlier it was like this, and I'm pretty sure that's too loud. And now I've just messed up my sound again. Let me play it. Probably down a little bit. There. So tell me if the guitar's too quiet, or if I'm too loud, or if you just want me to stop. Don't really do that last bit. I'm keeping going whether you like it or not. They are fantastic activities, I agree, Tracy. I'm just going to tune my guitar because it feels a little out. I said that after that song, actually, so before we do this, hold on, Tracy, hold on, Tracy. I said that I'd tell you what's great, something great that's going on. In fact, look, let's go to here. I'll tell you something great that's going on. First time in my life, this. Mrs. Morris and I have booked a cruise. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee. Anyway, very excited. We're going on a cruise. We go down past the Channel Islands. I don't think we go round them. We go down to the Channel Islands, have a look at them. I'd make sure I take my binoculars. We go down to the Channel Islands, then keep going down the French coast. I think we go pretty close to Spain. We don't hit Spain. And then we just come back. Boom. Back to Southampton. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Love a sea cruise. Very excited. Never been on one before. No idea what to expect. All inclusive, I've never been anywhere all inclusive before. Apparently there's a 24-hour snack bar, right? So if I want at 4 o'clock in the morning, I can go and eat a Twix or whatever they've got at the snack bar. Fudge, maybe. Let's find out, Lozzie. They've got a gym, they've got a swim bar, they've got all kinds of stuff. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am. Middle of August is for our 10th anniversary. Our 10th anniversary is actually the end of this month, but middle of August is when we're going because of things like those things that you get. What are those things that you get? Vaccinations. Carry on cruising. I hope so. I'm like, ooh, I will love it. I tell you, it's just my kind of thing, I think. I love being at sea for a start. I've been on a few ferries in my time and a catamaran that was like psh, 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 throwing me all over the place, and I was having a great time. I loved it. I was like, hey, everyone else is there, all getting all green in the skin. I'm like, well, hey, come on, we're on the sea. I don't know if I like a cruise ship, though, because it moves so slowly, doesn't it, up and down, because it's so big. I think it might make me feel sick. If it's thrashing around, I'm fine, but I think a slow one might make me feel a bit sick. But I want to see music, I want to see comedy, I want to live the whole cruise experience. 7 days, 7 nights, 8 days, I suppose. It's going to be magnificent. Magnificent. I'm very, very excited. You can't hold back my excitement, I'll tell you that. All inclusive. Fudge anytime I like. Very excited. So that's something wonderful that is going on. Oh, so good. It's gonna be so good. Right, let's get back to singing playgrounds for Tracy. Otherwise, she'll throw bottles at me across the valley. Eating and drinking tons. Yeah, I'm gonna have to avail myself of the gym, I think. Now, I don't know what you've said there, Tracy. I think you might have You might have mistyped something. Not the whole experience. Remember a titsnick. I haven't got that. I can't work out what that means. So I think that's a typo. Either that or my brain really doesn't work. So, let's sing Concentration though. Titanic. There we go. Lozzie, that's because you're clever. Look how clever you are. So Lozzie got it. I couldn't work it out. Hey, the Titanic was a one-off. He says, hopefully. It's fine. Mrs. Morris can swim. She saved me. We'll be fine. Let's go. Concentration, concentration, navigation, keep to the rhythm, off we go. Concentration, concentration, navigation, keep to the rhythm, off we go. I heard the old man say, John, Kanaka Naka Tulie, today's a holiday. John, Kanaka Naka Tulie. Tulie, John, Kanaka Naka Tulie, too early, Tulie, John, Kanaka Naka Tulie, Mamare, tu flore, Amara, cheeky tango, 1, 2, 3, Mamare, tu flore, Amara, cheeky tango, 1, 2, 3. Here comes Sally walking down the alley. Here comes Sally just like that. Here comes the other one just like the other one. Here comes the other one just like that. Well, I looked down the alley and what did I see? A big man from Tennessee. Well, I bet you $5 I can whoop that man. I bet you $5 I can whoop that man. Tank shimmy labada labada labada. Tank shimmy labada shmishnego vajika. Tank shimmy labada labada labada. Tank shimmy labada shmishnego vajika. Yeah, shmishnego vajika. And don't you forget it, sunshine. And don't you forget it. Well, let's get a randomizer going. Oh no, not a randomizer just yet. Because I know that we're going to sing this. I'm sure it's on here. Here it is. I knew that we had to do this one. I don't know how to play it actually, so let's find out. Feels quite good, doesn't it? We've got to do it, haven't we? Because we loved our team, and for some reason, this got played and people went mad about it. So we're going to have to do it. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Banana, sweet Caroline, pa 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 pa. Good times never seem so good, so good, so good. Da da da. I'd be inclined, da 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 da, to believe they never would. But now I look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We filled it up with only 2. And when I hurting runs off my shoulders, how can I hurt when I'm holding you? One, touching one, reaching out, let's go then, touching me, touching you. Ba-da-da, sweet Caroline, ba-ba-ba-ba. Good times never seem so good. Ba-da-da, I'd be inclined, ba-ba-ba, to believe they never would. Ba-da-da, sweet Caroline, ba-ba-ba-ba. Good times never seem so good, so good, so good. Da-da-da, I'd be inclined, da-da-da-da, to believe they never would. Oh no, oh no. Hello, Xana T. How you doing? How's it been going? I don't feel like I've seen you for ages, but I understand you've invited yourself around our house. You're more than welcome, obviously. There was a rule. Mrs. Morris, she was telling me about this last night, Xana. She said that you were coming round, and I said that that's fine. You are allowed round, but we have to play ping pong all night. So it's up to you how much ping pong you want to do. Jeff is back. Jeff is back. How was your camp, Jeff? Was it really 2 weeks ago? Man, that went quickly. Jeff, so great to see you. How have you been? Games and gin. Hey, I've got games and gin. Ping pong and gin. Gin pong, we're going to call it. Gin pong. You know, ping pong and gin, right? Where we've got gin, only I'll have cider. But with that, we've got gin. Boom. How was that 2 weeks, Jeff? It feels like, I thought it was last week you went away. Anyway, I hope you had a good time. Tell us all about it, Jeff. But yeah, ping pong is the rule. We have to play lots of ping pong. Gin pong. It's going to be fine. Hey, I missed having you at the streams, Jeff, but we are here, we are back, and it's time. Well, Jeff, you're going to have to choose a song. Susanna, you're going to have to choose a song as well. Singing that song at the dance for ages, yeah, the football's kind of co-opted it now, haven't they? It's a bit rude. Hot, wet, and tiring. So let's. Sorry, Jeff, it's just my initial response had to be cut out. I couldn't respond and I couldn't think of a secondary response quickly enough. So, it's not your fault, it's my fault. Jeff, I've booked a cruise, Jeff. And we've got someone to look after the cats when the cruise is on as well. So, got all jobs done. All jobs done. Getting a decorator around to paint our hallways. Request 25. There we go. Susanna, you're on this. We will rock you. Okay, right. Daydream Believer, another dart song. Consider that one done. So 25, then Daydream Believer. If you give me the number of Daydream Believer, it's much easier for me to look it up. Although I happen to know it's 111. But it means I'm less likely to miss it. Right, so we will rock you. Now, here we go. I feel like, what can I do here? I feel like it is boom, 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 boom. That works, doesn't it? Let's do that. Is that, how sharp is that on it? Oh, it's pretty sharp. Man, it really picks it up. Okay, not that then. Apparently that's too loud. What about my cajon? One. Here we go. Get my cajon out. No. Wait. There we go. That'll do, just about, roughly. I mean, I'm rubbish at playing a cajon. I really am. And do you know what? My wife is so good at everything that she really embarrasses me by being brilliant at the cajon and everything. So, that's good, isn't it? I'll go side on. There we go. Just making my guitar vibrate. Let's mute my guitar. Right, so, remind me that I've muted my guitar when we finish. Let's go. Right, you ready? Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place. We will rock you. We will rock you. in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, bleeding with your eyes, gonna make you some peace someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, somebody better put you back into your place. We will rock you. We will rock you. Oh, I've disconnected somewhere. We will rock you. We will rock you. I forgot to sing the last rock you. We've disconnected from somewhere. Where have we disconnected from? YouTube's broken. We're not on YouTube anymore. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? That's very annoying. We've lost our connection to YouTube, apparently. That explains why we've only had Twitch comments. But no, it's not your fault, apparently, just the connection's gone to YouTube. I'm no longer streaming to YouTube. I've got a thing here. So on my chat thing, the chat is there, obviously, and I can see it right there behind my head. But also it's in a box over to the side over here. And it shows me an iStream on 3 places. At the moment, it says 2 out of 3. So when I click on it, it brings up the thing. It says I'm connected to Twitch, connected to Facebook, error on YouTube. So I'm just going to message Lozzie and just tell her to start watching on, well, she might have already said it stopped working. In fact, she's tried to call me. Look, still streaming. YouTube not working. Here we go. Facebook and Twitch. Boom. There we go. To believe they never would. Anyway, look, now I can't feel my hands because this. Do you know what though? Part of me thinks, get rid of the chair. Who cares about the chair, right? Get rid of that chair. I could just use a cajon. Stick a cushion on my cajon. A cushion. This could be my seat, because I don't ever lean back when I'm doing stuff. And I've always got a cajon to... What? It is working on YouTube. What? It is working. It is? Apparently it is working. It is? I'm streaming fine. It's just the comments aren't showing. Oh, haha. Well, that's good then. Well, if the comments aren't working, maybe... There you go. Oh, look, Lozzie, you can hear me. Maybe, Lozzie, if you get yourself to Facebook, then you can comment on there. And also, by the way, just so you know, everybody, if you do watch on Facebook, that is the one where if people are watching on Facebook, other people see that you're watching. They don't see what you're watching on YouTube. So actually, I've never told anyone this because I like to encourage people to watch on whatever thing they want. But genuinely, that I can see Lozzie's comments down here. Look at that. I genuinely, if I could choose, I'd always choose for everyone to watch on Facebook because that's the one that's best for me. It's just true. But some people don't have Facebook. Some people don't like to go onto Facebook and do comments because they know that then they're exposing who they are. I try and keep my Facebook incredibly private. So, you know, it's fine anyway. Right, now, shush. Thank you, Lozzie, anyway, for helping me out. But do feel free to pop over onto Facebook. It is just that little bit better for me. Not like massively, but because when you comment and when you watch on Facebook, people see it and might come into it. It's better for views. More people happen upon it if you're watching on Facebook. That's just the way it is. But always, this is why the reason I've not told people this, because I want to encourage people to watch on whichever medium suits them the best. So you watch however is best for you. Hey, look, Lozzie's. See, look, Lozzie's here now. See, we can never have too much Lozzie. We've got 2 lots of Lozzie now. 2 lotsies. Lozzie, I still haven't ever done Lozzie Pop. We need to do that, don't we? Let's do Daydream Believer, and I'm going to look up Lozzie Pop. Lollipop, not the actual Lozzie Pop. So Daydream Believer is 111. And get that up there. Bonk. Get rid of that one. Otherwise, it ain't going to work, mate. Here we go. PowerPoint. Shlunk. There it comes. Daydream Believer. I love this song so much. Yeah, I can't, unless I get a cushion, I definitely can't sit on this cajon because it's already hurting. And it's not even like I've got that smaller bum. Just uncomfortable. And then remind me, when I finish this song, apart from the fact I'm going to do Lollipop, I want you... apart from the fact I'm going to do Lollipop, I want you to remind me, please, that about a duck. Ducks. Remind me about ducks. That's it. Remind me about Lollipop. Remind me about ducks. Oh, I could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaving razor's cold and it stings. Da 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 da. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Now you know how happy I can be. Oh, and our good times start and end without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Da 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 da. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? By the way, look, Tracy's put, I've translated this one, but what a palace. She meant what a palaver. That's what she meant, and it's put palace. Am I right? You meant what a palaver? I know it is a palaver. It's only because the comments aren't coming through, but like I said, obviously, you guys watch however is best for you. But watching on Facebook does actually make it a little bit better for me. Ever so slightly better. Not like loads, but just does a little bit better at spreading the word. We're more likely to get people watching if more people watch on Facebook. I've just never really bothered saying it. You know, I've only been streaming for a year and a half, and I've just not bothered. I'm an idiot. I'm not. I'm fine. So, let me find Lollipop, and I'll tell you about the ducks. Last night, Mrs. Morris and I went to feed the ducks. And the swans, the cygnets, because did I tell you we saved a cygnet? We're pretty sure we know which one's saved because there's 4 cygnets. And when I say cygnets, they're enormous. They're almost the same size. Oh, hold on. Let's go to here. In fact, let's go to here. These cygnets are almost the same size as the actual swans. They're massive. They're grey, but they're massive. But they're all there, but there's one of them that basically looks like its leg is wrong. It's all wonky and sticking out the back. Now, they all sometimes sort of put their legs like that. So, but I think that might be the one that was caught because it was the leg that was caught. But they seem to swim fine, get by fine. And obviously, there's no real predators and they're going to be doing absolutely fine for food. So it would be fine. But we saved that cygnet's life. Anyway, there's so many. There's more hens and coots. We got ducks, and we got different kinds of ducks. There's 3 different types of ducks. There's standard mallard, right? But then there's like a slightly bigger, sort of grey and white one. It's got a white neck and sort of grey, but with and then that hangs around with 2 ducks that are very brown. And they're slightly different shape. They stand up a bit taller, a bit more goose-like than your standard, just normal, cute little mallard duck. And then I don't know what they're called, but just white ducks. I'm a duck watcher. We've got these 3 white ducks and 4 white ducks. 3 that are obviously ladies and 1 that is a gent. The ladies have got the kind of pale yellow beaks, and the gent has a proper bright yellow beak. And and we went there, and we've got like literally a massive bag of bird seed down there. It's not like seed that you sow to grow birds, but for feeding birds. That we take down, and we normally just sort of put it down. We throw some of it in the water, but it all just sinks, and most of them are too fluffy to be able to get down the bottom. So we put it on the side of the lake. It's right by a house. Man, I live in paradise. So put it all there on there, and they all come up and they tend to surround us. Anyway, we thought we'd give it a go trying to feed the ducks from our hands. And we call them the 3 amigos, only we call them amigas because they're female birds. So we've got the 3 amigas, right? And Amy decided to let them feed out of her hand. So she put her hand out and they sort of did it and tickled her and did it. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll really properly hold my hand out. I'll get a big load and just let them go for it. And they bit my hand so much that it went bright red with purple bits where they bit it. But I didn't mind because it was so cute. Like, it didn't really ever hurt. It pinched a little bit. But they properly went at it because they obviously didn't know where the bottom was. So just bam, bam, bam into my hand. And it was, I have to say, it was so cool. But, and this might not be related, then when I got in, my hands started going bright red, right? And then I started getting a rash all in my elbows, all underneath my. So I don't know if I had an allergic reaction to the ducks. I need to go and repeat the experiment, because if I go and do it again and the same thing happens again, I know it's because I'm allergic to those kinds of ducks beaking on my hand. But it was literally, they were like on my hand, and then I came out in this. Oh, I mean, I know how very attractive I seem right now, but literally all the way down my back, on the backs of my knees, just properly bright red and blotchy I went. Anyway, I woke up this morning, it had all gone, so it's not really a problem, is it? But yeah, I may have a duck allergy. All my life, never had an allergy. It might not be it was definitely, like, it must have been an allergic reaction to something, and the only thing that I did different yesterday was feed ducks out of my hands. So we'll find out. I need to go and repeat the experiment, though. I need to go and do it. Now, I need to find the chords for lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop. Oh, chords. Now, here's... no, not by Mika. That's a different song. Now, this is going to be tricky. You never know where his beak's been. What, my beak? Hey, I don't care. By the way, if getting an allergic reaction is the price I have to pay to feed ducks from my hands, I will get an allergic reaction, because it was too cute. It was too cute just having them nibbling at my hands. So let's see how we do here. This should be quite easy. Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop. I think maybe we can make it a bit higher than that, can't we? What about here? Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, but lollipop. Right, we've got to sing lollipop. I hope you're ready for this. This has never happened before. This is the song, by the way, yes, that I always want us to bring back. It was the first song we ever did with Shepway Youth Voices. I think, not Shepway Youth Voices, Shepway Voices. I think it's brilliant. It sounds great. It's friendly. It's funny. Everyone loves it, right? I think it fulfills everything that we want in Shepway Voices. But for some reason, it gets a big no going on, right? And I think that's awful. I really do think. I think there are times when we need to overrule the choir, but I think Alex doesn't like it. And, you know, if he doesn't want to play it, I can't force him to. So, call my baby lollipop. Right, let's see. What I might not be able to remember how this goes. It goes this. We got not singing lollipop, we're singing lozzy pop. Lozzy pop, lozzy pop, ooh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop, lozzy pop, ooh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop, lozzy pop, ooh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop. Ba-dum, dum, dum, lozzy pop, lozzy pop, ooh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop, lozzy pop, ooh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop, lozzy pop, ooh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop. Ba-dum, dum, dum, call my baby lozzy pop, tell you why. Kiss is sweeter than a cherry pie. And when she does a shaky rockin' dance, man, I haven't got a chance. I call him lozzy pop, oh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop, oh, lozzy, lozzy, bobby, lozzy pop, oh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop. Ba-dum, dum, dum. Sweeter than candy on a stick, huckleberry, cherry or lime. If you had a choice, he'd be your pick. But lollipop is mine. Lollipop, lozzy pop, ooh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop, lozzy pop, ooh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop, lozzy pop, ooh, lozzy, 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 lozzy pop. A lozzy pop. There we go. We had a lozzy pop. There we go. Jeff, it occurs to me you haven't chosen the song yet. So let me go to the song list so that you can. And then we'll probably call it there. We'll do that and then sing We'll Meet Again. Now, at the moment, I've decided that we're not... Just because I'm a little concerned about raising rates and the fact that things are going up a lot, I want to give them a chance to come back down. So, as much as it pains me to say it, I do not intend to bring Headstrong back until the 6th of September. Now, we will do, of course, I'm going to pre-record some Headstrong sessions for YouTube for the holidays, for when I'm away. And when I'm here, I'll just do them. But yeah, I'd hope to bring us back late August. I'm going to at least leave it a couple of weeks. So at the moment, my intention for Headstrong is the 6th of September. I feel like that gives us, from now, that's about 8 weeks, isn't it? 8 weeks yesterday, roughly. Let's see how my maths is there. Feels about right. So it's about 8 weeks. That gives a chance for this massive peak to shut off, if it's going to. Hopefully, all of the what's the stuff that we're vaccinations will be going great. So lozzy pop is my lozzy pop. Jeff, I need a song from you, my friend. You got to give me something, unless you've already given me one and I missed it. Didn't know where his bottom was either, apparently. Now, I can't remember what that's in reference to. What did I say that led to that? Didn't know where his bottom was. I was talking about ducks. Even from... Oh! Didn't know where the bottom of my hand was. Got it? Remembered? There. Didn't know, yeah. Lozzy's got the subtitles on, and when I said Lozzy, they said lousy. Lozzy. I think, Mrs. Meston, that you are Lozzy. See how that comes out. Jeff, give us a song to not finish on, because we'll finish on We'll Meet Again. Well, you say it's not funny, Lozzy, but I'm laughing, so apparently it's funny. Did it say lousy again? And I speak quite clearly as well. I've got quite good enunciation. Like, people never don't know what I've just said. Mrs. Meston is Lozzy. Lozzy. She's absolutely Lozzy. She's the most Lozzy human being I've ever met. 89. Rock around the clock. Oh, Jeff, good shout. Good shout, Jeff Ray. I have done nothing. It's nothing to do with me, mate. It's absolutely nothing to do. Mrs. Meston. Mrs. Maston, does it say? Like Mastodon. Hey, look, I speak clearly. I have a very... I often think I should be a continuity announcer for the BBC. And coming up next on BBC Two, it's me doing the moonwalk. Ow! Rock Around the Clock has been requested, so we'll do this and we'll sing a goodbye song. And then, by the way, feel free to join me at 5 p.m. That's Greenwich Mean Time. Obviously, you know that, Jeff. So that's in 3 hours' time for Shepway Youth Voices. Because I love me some Shepway Youth Voices. It's very special. We love doing it. It's majestic. So everyone is obviously invited to that. And this week, I've got this song. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? Girl, tonight, do something thingy, Bob. And I don't know the words, they go like this. And it goes something like this. And I go like this. Anyway, so we're doing that, and it's good. In a 3-part harmony. It's a good song. Hey there, Delilah. It's not the same as Delilah. I saw the night on the night that I passed by her window. La da da da. Not that one. Anyway, let's do Rock Around the Clock for Jeff. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4. We're gonna rock. Right, just checking I was in the right thing. Right, so. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh look, the commenting's reconnected over on YouTube. When the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the chimes ring 5, 6 and 7, we'll be right in 7th heaven. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off then. Start rocking round the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh, yeah. There we go. Great song suggestion, Jeff. Wunderbar, that was. Wunderbar. So, I'm gonna stick. Ooh, my guitar nearly fell over. I'm gonna stick on. What's the song that I like? It was a great suggestion. A great suggestion. Goodbye is what I'm gonna go for. Because we haven't done it in ages. I was gonna do We'll Meet Again, but then I remembered I wanted to do Goodbye. Feel like it's been forever since we last did Goodbye. It's been lovely today as ever. Not as many of you, but that's my fault for moving us to a Tuesday. We've quite a few people messaged me going, thank you for moving it to a Tuesday, Duncan, but I ain't going to be there. I was like, fair enough. But I'm still going to do it because people can watch it again later or whatever. So thank you very much, Jeff. You don't have to thank me for singing the song. I'm here to sing songs for you. That's my job. It's literally, I'm literally being paid to be here. So you can request all you like. Now, bit of Goodbye to finish us off. Do join me in 3 hours' time for some Hey There Delilah for Shetway Youth Voices. It's going to be great. That is their last online one. I mean, I'll be pre-recording some Hey There Delilah. So, you know, that'll, not some hate. No, the Monday show is back to Monday next week. It's only been on Tuesday this week because my internet was being fixed, or somewhere they were doing engineering works. Hey, thank you, Lozzie. Thank you very, very much. Honestly, you guys don't ever have to say thank you. I just have a lovely time. Just knock it up by a semitone, at least. Here we go. Here we go for a little bit of... Brother Bertie went away to do his bit the other day, with a smile on his lips and his lieutenant pips upon his shoulder, bright and gay. As the train moved out, he said, "Remember me to all the birds." Then he wagged his paw and went away to war, shouting out these pathetic words. Goodbye, goodbye, wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye. Though it's hard to part, I know, I'll be tickled to death to go. Don't cry, don't sigh, there's a silver lining in the sky. Bonsoir, old thing, cheerio, chin chin, naboo, toodaloo, goodbye. At the concert down at Kew, the convalescents dressed in blue had to hear Lady Lee, who had turned 83, sing all the old songs she knew. Then she made a speech and said, "I look upon you boys with pride, and for what you've done, I'm gonna kiss each one." Then they all grabbed their sticks and cried. Goodbye, goodbye, wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye. Though it's hard to part, I know, tiddly-om-pom, I'll be tickled to death to go. Don't cry, don't sigh, there's a silver lining in the sky. Bonsoir, old thing, cheerio, chin chin, naboo, toodaloo, goodbye. Hold on, bonsoir, old thing, cheerio, chin chin. No, bonsoir, old thing, cheerio, chin chin, naboo. There we go, got it right for next time. Little Private Patrick Shaw, he was a prisoner of war, till the Hun with a gun called him Pig Dog for fun. Then Paddy punched him on the jaw, right across the barbed wire fence. The German dropped then, dear, oh dear. All the wire gave way and Paddy yelled hooray as he ran for the Dutch frontier. Goodbye, goodbye, wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye. Though it's hard to part, I know, tiddly-om-pom, I'll be tickled to death to go. Don't cry, don't sigh, there's a silver lining in the sky. Bonsoir, old thing, cheerio, chin chin, naboo, toodaloo, goodbye. Thank you, everybody. Wonderful time, as ever. Couldn't be happier. Thank you, Tracy. I will have a lovely week. Tracy, obviously, you're more than welcome to join us tonight at 5 o'clock for some Shetway Youth Voices, but I'm sure you're very busy. Jeff, you're very, very kind. You're very kind indeed. And I'm just going to go. Let's put this back up. Boom. Don't forget, 5 p.m. That's today. These are the last ones of these. The last live ones. We're going to be back in September, and we're doing a live meetup in a week's time. So the last ones of these. By the way, when I say those words, we're going to do a live meetup, you've no idea what it means to me. No idea. But I'm going to miss you guys. I mean, right now, we're staying online for Headstrong. So don't worry, that's going nowhere. Right. I love you all. Thanks. And I'll see ya. Hey, I'm glad you're back, Jeff. I'm glad you had a good time as well. Here we go. Shunk. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.